Buying a house is a process, and you'll spend a lot of quality time with your real estate agent. Quite frankly, you might even drive your agent, well, let's say just a little bit nuts. Today, I'm talking about things that you do that might drive your agent just a little bit crazy. But more importantly, these are things that might actually sabotage your chances of getting the right house at the right time, or perhaps not getting that home you've been dreaming about at all. So if you're ready, let's go. If we haven't met yet, I'm Sue Singleton with Coldwell Banker, Seacoast Advantage here in beautiful southeastern North Carolina. Now, first of all, working with a real estate agent involves not just entering into a relationship with your agent, but building a relationship with your agent. Now, just like any relationship, a relationship with your agent may have some up and downs. But the bottom line is that your agent is eager to help you. And as a buyer, you are anxious to find the house of your dreams. Now, there may be things that drive your agent just a little bit crazy. But more importantly, you don't want to sabotage your chances of getting the right house at the right time, or perhaps not getting that dream home at all. So, here are some things that some of my fellow agents told me were at the top of their list. Let's start with canceling at the last minute. Now, I get it. Life happens, and that's understandable. But let's face it, how would you feel if you freed up an entire day, or perhaps even half a day, to spend with a client or customer, and then they just cancel at the very last minute before your meeting? Well, just because. Good real estate agents have multiple clients, and choosing to spend time with you often means saying no to someone else. Again, as agents, we get it. Sometimes it's absolutely unavoidable, but when possible, please be considerate and give as much notice as possible to your agent. The next one is no ability to access your funds quickly. Now, this could be the fastest way to a broken heart and losing out on the home you love. Offers have certain time stipulations for making the due diligence and earnest money deposits. And when you first start looking for a home, and especially when you find the house of your dreams, you want to make sure your money is readily available and that it's not going to take several days to make arrangements to transfer money. This can make a huge difference in whether you get that home or not. This one is a big one. You get a new job 2 weeks before closing on your purchase. Your financing is conditional on all of your information being the same on the day you close as it was when the lender approved your financing. Better or the same. Okay, so you don't want to go making any new purchase, and especially you don't want to change jobs. If you do, make sure you talk to your loan officer immediately. Now, lenders understand that life happens, and sometimes changing jobs is just unavoidable. Being open and upfront with your lender is always the best policy. Now, you definitely don't want your lender to find out the day of closing or the day before closing when they call to verify your employment status and they find out that you are no longer employed with the same company. Now, if your lender is unaware, odds are you aren't closing that day. And new underwriting conditions will need to be met before you can proceed with your closing. So please make sure to communicate any job changes immediately with your lender. On to the next one. Don't forget to mention to your agent that someone else is involved in the purchase decision. Picture this: you're deep into the home search with your agent. You're narrowing down your likes, your needs, your wants, and your neighborhoods that you love. And all of a sudden, your parents, your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, or whoever suddenly appears and they have a much different idea about what you should buy. Buying a home is a big decision, and having other opinions is important. Just make sure they're involved from the very beginning and that their role in your decision is crystal clear. Now, I've seen too many people fall in love with a house only to have someone else crush their dreams at the last minute. And you definitely don't want your dreams to crash and burn. Now, I'll admit this one drives me a little bit crazy. Don't stand us up. Picture this. A new buyer calls and wants to see a specific property for sale. The agent schedules the appointment. The agent confirms the appointment with you immediately and again confirms with you on the day of the showing. And so there the agent is hanging out at the property or wherever you are scheduled to meet, waiting and waiting and waiting. And then they finally realize that you aren't showing up and you didn't even call. Listen, nobody likes to be stood up, not even real estate agents. And here's another one. You ghost on us after spending weeks or months working together. Ghosting doesn't just happen in online dating. And there's nothing more frustrating than spending weeks looking at properties with someone and having them suddenly stop responding. Now, if you've changed your mind about buying, that's okay. Just tell your agent. If you've decided you don't want to work with that agent, that's okay. Be honest. So please, don't just disappear into the dark abyss. Let your agent know why you're disappearing. Please and thank you. So let's talk about telling your agent that you're motivated to buy when you're really not. Now, every agent has stories of buyers they've worked with for a long time. Sometimes there are real legitimate reasons for the buying process to take a long time. Changes of income, life circumstances, market conditions, unique criteria. But some folks are what is called professional lookers, and they don't have any real intention of ever buying anything. Now, for these folks, they just really enjoy looking at properties, and basically, looking at real estate is just a hobby. So, just be upfront and honest with your agent. I always recommend to folks who just truly enjoy looking at real estate to check out open houses. Keep in mind that your agent is always happy to assist you, but just like other professionals, please be respectful of their time as well. And here's my bonus tip for today, and that is talking too much. Now, hear me out. Your agent loves that you're excited about the home you saw on Thursday. But please, please, please don't go to the open house on Saturday and tell the agent there that you've already seen the home, that you love it, and you are really excited about it. Now, your agent's job is to negotiate the best deal for you. And that means the less the other agent knows about you, the better. And remember, that agent at the open house has no responsibility to keep your information confidential. Now, sure, the fact is that you may be 8.5 months pregnant, desperate to buy a home before the baby comes, and you're thinking that maybe that agent will feel sorry for you. And yes, they're going to be compassionate, but honestly, a listing agent's going to see dollar signs. So let your agent decide what personal information, if any, will help your negotiation process. And yes, 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 your agent needs your permission to disclose anything personal. So keep in mind that you don't want to put all your cards on the table at an open house, especially if you're working with an agent. Remember the confidentiality thing. That agent at the open house doesn't owe you any loyalty as far as confidentiality goes. So in this situation, less talk is definitely what you want to do. So, whether you're looking to upgrade to a home that will better suit your lifestyle, looking to purchase your first home, or purchase an investment property, or perhaps you're looking to even sell your current home, let's connect so you can stay updated on what's happening in all of Southeastern North Carolina and especially along the Carolina coast. Please feel free to reach out by phone, text, or email. And listen, if you haven't already, I would appreciate you hitting the subscribe button below, like and share this video, and leave me a message. I would love to hear from you. And remember, happiness grows here. I'll talk to you next time.